Hey, whippersnappers, this is Jordan with the Gray. Welcome back to another exciting series. Well, series may be a bit of a strong word, but it's going to be kind of an intermittent mini-series sort of thing that I'm going to be doing on the channel if and when it becomes necessary. We're going to be doing a little indie spotlight today. I was recently approached, or had a small indie developer reach out to me. The developer is Pixel Maniacs. Pixel Maniacs has developed this game ChromaGun, and it's available on Steam. And they said, hey, here's a free game key. We'd love for you to go ahead and play our game. And so I was like, hey, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and play it. And I looked into it on Steam. I looked into it on YouTube, and it actually looks like it's going to be a really fun little game. And so I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and record something, put it out there. And if it looks like it's fun to you guys, the link will be in the description down below to take you to the Steam page, and you guys can go ahead and buy it. I think it's like $12.99 when I looked at Steam. I got a free key, so I didn't purchase it, obviously, full disclosure. But I figured we'll take a look at it. I'm not really doing like a review or anything like that. I'm not making any recommendations. We're just gonna play the game. It looked interesting. I did play a little bit of the first level just to kind of get some settings all set up and things like that. And it's got a very nice kind of Portal vibe. It's very similar to Portal, in fact, but it's well done. It's fun in its own right. And so I figured we'd take a look at it. So yeah, let's jump right into it, shall we? We're going to continue because I've already started a save file. It doesn't seem like there's separate save files necessarily. There it goes. Alrighty. But yeah, so what did I cover? So yeah, they reached out to me and sent me a free game key. And so I figured we'd do this series in case, because I know Mara's gotten several indie game devs to send her keys. I've heard other people getting them unsolicited as well. And so, I figured we'd do a little indie spotlight series, so if and when this happens again, we'd be all set.
Welcome to the ChromaTec Test Labs. You're here because you're the best of the best, not because you were in need of $10 and nobody else signed up. I mean, who would have given you that idea? Before we start, we need to test your general mobility. Make your way down the corridor towards the exit door. Note that the exit is the part of the wall that looks different from the other parts of the wall. Also, it says exit.
No, that looks different from another part of the wall because it's orange, but hey, I think it's probably this way. So let's head on down. But yeah, so it's kind of like Portal in that you're in kind of it's almost exactly like Portal in its base premise. You're in, some sort of experimental lab or whatever. You're given a gun that can shoot different colored things, but instead of creating portals, these just paint things. So it's a paint gun, and you use that, the different colors of paint and things like that.
Sensational! Please pick up the semi-automatic nano-acrylic projectile firearm right in front of you.
This guy almost sounds like Tom Hanks.
This is the ChromaGun patent pending that you've heard so much about. Okay, we're kidding. Of course you haven't heard about it. We here at ChromaTec know how to keep secrets, and so should you. Now, paint the worker droid to move it out of the way, then exit the room using the room exiting technique you've learned in the previous room.
So, basically, the droids these little hovering droids are attracted to walls of the same color. So, you paint a wall a color and you paint a droid a color, the droid will kind of zip over to it. And you use that basic mechanic to solve all the different things in this game. So we've got this droid, it's right in front of the door, we can't get out. If we paint it yellow, there we go, moves out of the way. And as with most games where you've got mechanics, the walk will be in kind of an easier tutorial type setup here. And eventually, as you guys saw on the opening page, we'll get a gun that's got all three colors, and then things really get wild. Okay, so that and that, all kinds of around there. But it spends a little bit of time getting you all set up with the base mechanics. I guess there's no puzzle in this room. Continuing on. Oh, loading screen popping up there. There's a color wheel there. A little bit of insight into how to mix in case we're not artistic.
Please walk towards the exit again. We're confident you've acquired all the necessary skills to complete this simple exercise.
So yeah, that's another thing. So they're attracted to walls of the same color, and they will split the difference if two walls of the same color are within range of it. It'll split the difference. So you can use that as well to kind of slip through. Throw that up there. Okay. Perfect. I guess we could have also done that, which would bring it out of the way. We could have slipped through there as opposed to just trying to sprint in front of it. Ooh, okay. Another loading screen. I kind of like the only thing that I like a little. Well, Portal's a great game, and I love Portal. It's one of my favorite games, and so this being reminiscent of it isn't a downside for me. I love Portal, so why not?
ChromaGun fires is a specially developed blend of partially semi-lethal, dangerously radioactive isotopes, and will paint any surface not designed not to be painted by it. That being said, please do not sniff, touch, or especially lick the paint.
We'll try and refrain. I like a little bit better that one issue I have with this game is that in Portal, like there's loading screens in there for sure, but usually they put you like into an elevator or something, so it feels like natural as part of the game. The screen just popping up in the middle of like a hallway saying "oh, loading," and then you get to continue moving on is a little bit jarring. But it's a great little game. Let's go. You're out of the way. Okay. Well, I can get through the door. It's fine. I was expecting it to go a little further down the hallway. There we go. Squeeze through. Perfect. Okay. Loading screen. But yeah, so the puzzles obviously are going to pick up here. We'll get the gun that's got more colors and all that.
Please find and subsequently step into the trigger. Sensational! Please do not leave the trigger to ensure the continued opening of the exit door.
Not bad. Okay, so then we can, grab the droids, paint them the same color, it'll hover over, push the trigger.
Sensational! You have successfully understood the correlation between triggers and worker droids. That makes you more intelligent than 39% of test subjects and 97% of test monkeys.
Only 97% of test monkeys. Feel a little bad for myself. Alright, and door opens. But yeah, so we'll get I think the 3-color gun comes up here in just a second. But okay, so the droids also were...
The attraction that ChromaGun's paint generates is based on a very complex set of mathematical vector operations. So instead of not understanding me explaining it to you, try it out now.
Here we go. What did you say? Instead of you not understanding the explanation, just try it out. Well, I suppose that's fair. Alright. Oh, right. Oh, I see. Okay, so splitting the difference. Maybe that. Beauty. That'll do. Alright, let's see here.
It is worth noting that unlike the ones you've encountered in the previous rooms, the worker droids in this next room are not deactivated, but hibernating. Much like you and me, they do not take kindly to being shot at with paint pellets. Please do not disturb them, because even though they're not designed to kill you upon contact, due to miscommunication in engineering, they will.
Even though they're not designed to kill you on contact, due to a misdesign and what was that? Due to a misunderstanding in engineering, they will. That's pretty humorous. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, hello. Whoops. Looked outside the window somehow. All right. Here we go. Paint that up. And oh gosh. I was like, wait a second, that thing's got spikes and it's coming for me. I guess that's what he meant by kill you on contact. Alright. Let's, there we go. Open the door. Perfect. Very good, sir. So yeah, I don't know, I didn't really play, this is about as far as I played before, so I don't really know how,
The ChromaGun's paint can be mixed on canvas. If you remember your time in kindergarten, that part should be easy. If you don't remember or you never actually went to kindergarten, you may attend the ChromaTec seminar on subtractive color mixing for preschoolers at the end of the test.
I love this guy's snarky, condescending nature. So yeah, you've got a red item, you can shoot yellow paint in. Ooh! Oops. Oops. I need an adult! I need an adult! Oh no! I did something wrong. If you mix too far, things will turn brown. Just like in real life, you mix too much paint. Okay, I think so. There is an option here. Oh, okay, it killed us. I think if you
In
hold...
light of your recent blunders, and they are many, we feel we are obliged to inform you that Kung Fu has been proven to be futile against WorkerDroids. The ChromaGun's paint can be mixed on canvas. If you remember your time in kindergarten,
Alright, so...
that part should be easy.
You can mix the paints, obviously. If you mix it too far, they'll turn brown, and that becomes unusable. There's no...
You may attend the ChromaTec seminar on subtractive
Okay,
color
he's
mixing
giving
for
his whole
preschoolers
spiel again.
at the end of the test.
Alright, so if you mix it too far, it becomes brown, and there's no way to, like, wipe it and start over, so you gotta give some thought, potentially, into doing things before you get going. Brown is not attracted to brown, so that's not a fix. Okay, so we've got several things here. We need to add a little yellow to this red, make it orange. It'll go over to the orange bar. A little yellow to the blue, make it green, go there. And then if we add a little yellow to the purple, it'll make it brown. And that'll attract the purple to the purple. Fantastic. So we can hit on through. Go there. Go there. Alright. Brown. There we go. You go there. Good, we're making progress. You go there. So just reinforcing some things there, just like in any good educational institution. Repetition is the key. So now we understand how to mix colors. Ooh, and we are getting our tricolor gun.
Please acquire the upgraded tricolored ChromaGun, as without it, you would not be able to solve the subsequent rooms and eventually succumb to hunger.
Apparently we don't get out unless we can solve it. Alright, so we've got yellow down. Now if we hit 2, it'll switch our gun to red, which is fun. And then if we hit 3, it'll switch our gun to blue. And then we can also shoot, so we've got these colors here, we mix them on the wall. Like if we shoot yellow at the red, we get orange. If we shoot yellow at the blue, we get green, etc., so forth. You guys understand how basic color mixing works at this point. So now we're going to use these principles to complete the game. So we throw yellow on this guy, he goes over there. Let's see, my guess is... okay, blue, so we hit 3. Pour some blue paint on that guy, there he goes. And then 2 red paint there, and the door opens. And so you guys can see how, in Portal, basically you have a gun. Same basic setup. You're in this, testing facility. You've got this weapon that you can shoot, and it shoots colorful things, and you can solve puzzles using that. Same basic principle. It's a pretty basic sort of setup, in that, it's really truly not all that complex in what you're capable of doing, but the puzzles they set up allow you to use this very simple concept to get more and more complex with it. So we've got to make this purple here. Go. And more and more as you get through the game. I've only played basically up to this point. I got the color gun, and we may have gotten out of this room. I don't really recall because I was just messing with settings, kind of trying to get a feel for things. Okay, so wait, what? This thing? Okay, so we need to split the difference. This wall is yellow, so all we can do is split the difference with green. So let's go ahead and throw that there and that there. Perfect. So I don't know how complex the game really gets. When we were looking at the selected chapter screen at the beginning, let's see, I need to make this, yeah, orange. Oh gosh, he's coming for me. Come here. There he goes. He's in the tractor beam there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it looks like there's a good number of chapters. I know like Portal, if this game, you know, is inspired by that, it might be a similar play length. I remember Portal being a very satisfying 2 to 3 hours long, maybe. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember Portal being as an excessively long game, but it was just long enough. I remember Portal being a lot of fun. And if this is very similar, I'm enjoying it almost just as much. And so I don't know where the story goes, if it's going to take a dark turn like Portal. I don't know, you know, how long exactly the gameplay is, but I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm definitely going to finish playing through it. Again, if you guys like what you here we go. If you guys like what you see, what I keep clicking outside the thing for some reason. If you guys like what you see, there will be a hello? There we go. There will be a link down in the description below that'll take you to the Steam page. You can investigate it for yourself. It does seem to have very positive reviews, and it is not very expensive. I know, obviously, as I said at the beginning, I was given a copy of this game for free, so I don't really, I can't. Oh wait, I screwed that up. Well, I didn't screw anything up yet. Let's put green there, and put 2 red. Yeah, there. Alright. And those guys, boom, filter into place. And orange. So I mean, obviously, I'm not making any recommendations. I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't even be playing this game if it didn't look interesting to me. And it did. I did some investigation. It looked like it was going to be a really fun game. And so I started playing it, and then okay, so this door opens. What are we doing? Okay, so we've got that. Do we need to bring this ball in here? Okay, so let's. And it appears he might still be mad at us. Okay, look out. 2 red. Okay, tractor beam. So yeah, I wouldn't be even playing the game. Like, if somebody sends me a game, if somebody and I take a look at it, it's like, that doesn't look like it's going to be a game for me, I'm not even going to play it. And I certainly wouldn't be playing it on the channel. I'm only even doing this because it looked like I thought it would look like it would be a fun game, and it's proving to be so. And I you know, I don't get any kickbacks if you guys buy the game or not. I don't care, honestly. But it's a fun game. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it immensely, and I think you guys will too. If you like this kind of puzzly game, if you played Portal and enjoyed it, chances are you're probably going to really like this game. It seems very, very similar, but just unique enough that it, you know, works your brain in different ways. Okay, so what is? Okay, so I have 1 ball, and okay, so I need to open this door first, it looks like. So let's go ahead and there we go. Let's meet in here, and then if we corrupt that one, beautiful. Switches over. Oh, we're back here. Do I need to get this red one again? Okay, corrupt this wall. Alrighty. Oop, and we're gonna need red there. Did I lose it? Oh gosh! Nope, didn't lose it. It's just being slow. Come on, you big hunk of metal. Beauty. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it. It's a puzzle game. They're getting more and more complex as we go along, which is very exciting. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Again, a simple premise. You know, use paint to move droids and things like that. But Portal was also a very simple premise, and they made a really great fun game out of that. And so I think that you guys will enjoy this if you enjoy games like that. I think I'm going to enjoy finishing up my playthrough. One thing I do want to state, though, this is the last episode of this I'm going to be putting on the channel. I'm just doing this as kind of an indie spotlight, so I can get a feel for it and you guys can get a feel for it. But if it's something you guys feel like you do want to see me play through the rest of, feel free to leave a likes. If we hit a certain like goal, I don't even know what it would be. 50 likes to get a new series, 20 likes, I don't know. But if it seems like you guys are in the comments and the likes and everything like that are really, okay, so what's going on here? Are really seeming to be interested in this game, then we can certainly, you know, if you guys show that with your support on the episode, we can certainly use that as a means to continue on the series. So give it some thought, and guess we'll that. Okay. And orange. So yeah, again, link down in the description if you guys feel like you want to check out the Steam store for that. Go ahead, go read the reviews, look at the price, watch videos, do everything you guys do. Be obviously intelligent consumers and do your own research. Let's see. Do that. It comes out here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Moves there, and if we round this guy out, there we go. That lets out the blue one. And oops, probably should have. Uh-oh. Can I shoot something from here? Ooh, what I can do, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now it'll follow me. Boom. Awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Torm the Great, and you guys have been great. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first indie spotlight, and if we get any other game keys sent to me, we'll for sure be playing them, as long as they look interesting. We'll be playing them, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my playthrough. And if you guys want to see a little mini-series on this game, feel free to leave those likes and comments below indicating as such, and if we get enough support, I might consider it. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to continue playing, because I'm actually really enjoying this little game, and I think that it'll be a fun way to kill a couple of hours. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Torm the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys. And I will see you guys all back here next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.